All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team at Reliance Manor Lakes, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us here today for this beautiful auction here at 32 Barmera Way, and welcome you to today's auction. Now, of course, our lovely team here is here to support you. They've loved enjoying and enjoyed getting to know you over the 3-week campaign leading up to auction day today. We've got Bilal and Anna here, so if you do have any questions about the property, need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag down one of the team there. Otherwise, our vendors are eagerly waiting inside to see the outcome of today and meet the potential new owners. If you are that lucky and successful buyer, I'd like to give you that congratulations in advance for your wonderful purchase. And what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family, I'm sure of it, for the many years to come. Now, of course, I'll quickly run through the rules and regulations of the auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding. And it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I'm placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Settlement terms for the purchase of this lovely home, we're expecting a 60-day settlement here, and of course we're also going to be asking for your standard 5 or 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction rules if you are that lucky and successful buyer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors have agreed to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. But otherwise, let's talk about the stunning home here today, 32 Barmera Way in Truganina. A stunning opportunity, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double lock-up garage as well, underpinning your prospective purchase of 447 square metres of prime real estate in Truganina. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a home here that suits a wide array of buyers here, whether you're a first home buyer, growing family, multi-generational family, investor, the lot. There is something for everybody in this home and in this location here. Beautiful home inside and out, lovely modern facade here. Go on inside, there's multiple living zones there, indoor and outdoor area, particularly with that shaded pergola area out the backhand side of the house. Beautiful storage availability as well, with built-in robes and plenty of kitchen cabinetries to have homes for your possessions there. Heating and cooling, security systems, the lot, and also a 6.6 kilowatt solar system energy on the roof to help you with your utility needs and bills there. Location-wise, absolutely spectacular, with an abundance of parks, reserves, and also open fields out to the right-hand side of the auction here today. Schools, you've got public, private, primary and secondary, Truganina College Prep to 9 to take care of your early schooling needs, and then Bemin Secondary College school zoning, and Westburn Grammar as well, in and amongst some of the highest quality schooling options in the area. Shops, you've got Tarneit Central or Truganina Central shopping centres to take care of all those needs, and of course easy access to Tarneit Station and Sayers Road. That will take you anywhere that you need to go, whether it's by public transport or driving. So ladies and gentlemen, many reasons to buy. The real estate market is heating up at the moment with interest rates to come, so it really pays to get in early, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway with an opening bidder offer? Don't mind where we start. Happy to see you in at any opening figure where you see logical value. Our quoting range, of course, 600 to 650. Very good, fair value buying at that particular range, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to start things off at the bottom of the end of the range. Otherwise, I'll simply start things off with a vendor bid at $600,000. Your opportunity to jump on in early. If you want to do so below that range, you need to do so now. I'm going to call it 3 times now. First call, second call, third and final time. All done, all finished, all silent. So would you like to jump on in? $600,000, very fair and reasonably bid out to the right-hand side, and good luck to you. Let's go in. $20,000 rises on top if you'd like. $600,000, and good luck to you there. At $600,000, we'll go in 20s on the rise if you'd like to jump on in. At $600,000 now, need to be 620 if you'd like. At $600,000, ladies and gentlemen, there's social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. At $600,000 now, looking for $20,000 rise on top. Happy to see you in if you'd like as well at $600,000. Out to the right-hand side, need to be 620 if you like, 620. There you have it. Auction well and truly ignited now at $620,000. Would you like to go straight to 40? At $620,000, shaking the head, which is great news for you, by the way, at $650,000 now. There you go, buyers. Two bidders actively fighting it out at this stage at $620,000 now. So happy to see you back in. What about 30? Would you like to do another 10? 25, let's go 10s as a bare minimum from here at $620,000. I often take smaller increments, but it just simply invites your competition back in. Show some strength now. At 620 now, 630 if you will. But at $620,000, taking it away out to the left-hand side, sir, in the beanie if you'd like. No, you said your budget was $500. We're well and truly exceeded that now at $620,000 now, still hanging around, which means there's more than a chance and likelihood of you jumping on in. At $620,000, sir, would you like to go 30 now? Last opportunity. First call at $620,000 and good luck to you. Second call at $620,000. Third and final time. All done, all finished, all silent. Now, sir, he wants to go to 25. You're more than welcome to bid straight to 30 if you'd like. He's shaking his head. I'm going to take the $5,000 bid if you don't mind. Is that still on the table there? 25. 25 and back in the lead. We're going in fives now. 625. You're shaking your head. You could have bid to 625 yourself at that point in time. At $625,000. Now, you know, I've already asked him. He doesn't even want to go to 630. If you'd like to bid to 630, it's practically yours. At $625,000, you've just given it away out this way. At $625,000, last opportunity. Happy to see you in at 630. 630 and three bidders now fighting it out at $630,000. Now, once again, I gave you the opportunity to go straight to 630. Now it's your opportunity, 635. I'm taking the fives at $630,000. Third bidder joining in the lead, and rightfully so. At $630,000 out to the left-hand side. At 630 now, sir. Happy to see you in at 35 as well. We're really cutting it short now at $630,000. Three bidders actively fighting it out, all with a single bid, by the way. No single person has bid twice just yet. At $630,000 now. First call now at $630,000, and good luck out this way. Second call at $630,000, sir. Happy to see you back in on a five. Very cheap value buying at this point in time. Only for a $5,000, you jump back into the lead. Give yourself the sole right to negotiate from here if we pass the property in. Third, final time, we're all done. Finished, absolutely silent now. Last opportunity. Give us 2 seconds, Bilal. Let's take a quick pause. We'll get some instructions from inside. Hopefully some good news out this way, but we'll come back very shortly. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation. Have we lost a group? No, you've turned over here. We've got some updated instructions from our vendor. Of course, we're very close to the point in time where we're putting the property on the market and selling to you today, but absence of further bidding, we're simply just not reaching that mark at this point in time. So my vendors have given me instructions to place a vendor bid if we're not getting any further bidding from here. So currently, sir, you're holding the highest bid at $630,000. I will let you know exactly what's going to happen from here. We are going to be placing a vendor bid, and if there's no further bidding from there, simply passing the property into our highest bidder prior to my vendor bid. So, sir, you're holding the highest bid at this point in time. You're going to be coming inside to negotiate exclusively with our vendor's written reserve price from here. We're going to come in, let you know where that is, and we'll get your best offer from there. Otherwise, no further bidding from here. We place a vendor bid from here. That vendor bid, I'm going to let you know exactly where that is at $650,000. So before I place my vendor bid and wrap up the auction at $650,000, I'll give you one last opportunity to make your best and final offer and be that final person to come in and negotiate with our vendor's written reserve price. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're at $630,000. Happy to see you in on a five. And the highest bidder from there will come inside to negotiate from here. One last opportunity. We wrap up the auction. Plain and simple instructions from here. What do you say, sir? Last opportunity? 31. We'll do 5. Doesn't make a difference from here. 35.
$1,000 is a difference.
It does make a difference, but I'm not going to accept it from here. It needs to be a 5 as a bare minimum. Your opportunity, your choice. Otherwise, we simply pass things in out this way. 35 will see you in. At $630,000, holding the highest bid. And by the way, I'll give you the same courtesy in respect of a $5,000 minimum out back that way. Your choice. $630,000. Current bid stands need to be 5. Not taking anything less than that. If the property's on the market, you're more than welcome to. At $630,000, one last opportunity. I'll place a vendor bid at $650 regardless of who is the highest bidder at the end of the day. First call at $630,000 and good luck. 5s is a bare minimum from here. Second call, happy to see you in at 35 if you will. Third and final time, hold done, hold finished. Hold silent now, sir. Just checking once again and against the car over here. Last opportunity, 35. 31 was formerly going to be passing the property in out this way. 5s is a bare minimum sticking out from there. I'm going to be placing a vendor bid at $650,000 and that concludes our auction here. Well done to our highest bidder out this way. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.